Okay, thank you. So these are some products that we made from plastic. This is a just simple school bag. And one of the things is that we even make sure that, we write a message on it so that it can motivate people when they just walk around, just to keep reminding them that, okay, keep reminding us that we need to be part of the solution and not the pollution. So all these things are very important. And, making the fact that, it always encourages people when they see that, wow, you mean these waste that I'm about to throw away, that they can turn it into something that's beautiful. So it's, saying that there's an alternative or there's a solution that is being made from it, it's kind of, changing people's perspective and, just making them remember that, anytime they want to throw it away, they just remember, Planetary is doing something with this. These are some of the products that we made from them. Cross bag that people just carry around and everything simple like this. And one other thing, like I said, we've been able to have opportunities to showcase our products outside the country. Like earlier this year, we were one of the 3 Nigerians selected to go and showcase our products at UNESCO in France. And a lot of people were really impressed with the solution and the fact that, wow, these were actually made from waste, that they really love it. A lot of Oyibo people, they just keep buying our products. And, selling all those things in foreign currency, how it is now. And recently, last 2 months, we were one of the 2 Africans selected to go and showcase our products at WTO in Switzerland. And, the DG was really impressed, and she even bought one of our backpack for our granddaughter. And, so it's actually been, it has not been easy. But like I said, there's one thing that I always say is that even though you are making a product from waste, make sure that it doesn't look like waste itself. Make sure that it is appealing. Make sure that it is what people will like. Because in as much as you're trying to create a solution, you're trying to solve a problem, you're trying to create a product, it has to be appealing. People need to want it. People want to use it, like be part of it. So those are one of the things that, that we've been able to put in place. That, okay, let us make sure that this product, like this gown I'm wearing right now, is just the half part. Let me show you a little. Let me see if you can see it. So can you see? And all these remaining parts that you can see, it's actually woven. That's what we call ashoke. It's actually woven. So everything, this fabric that you're seeing right now, it is 100% made in Nigeria. So, all these things, like before, in those days, I grew up knowing that we won't win our uniform, the uniform that is being used in Nigeria, until we just stopped everything and we started importing everything. If government can actually help and other stakeholders too, let us bring back the way things used to be and, start creating, even if it's to find a way to make sure that promote this skill that is already there and automate it to make it now bigger so that we too can be supplying the schools and even exporting as well. So all these things, we have what it takes to actually take Nigeria to a greater heights. But we just need government support. We need the stakeholder support. Yeah, thank you.
Right. Adejoke, just before we let you rest a bit, now, I'm just wondering, you've talked a lot about the gains of the business that you do, which is also environment friendly, but what are the challenges? What conditions need to be in place to encourage more people to get involved in the business? Talking about startups too.
In fact, if I may just add also, for those who would want to, take advantage of this opportunity, what do they need to do? Where do they go to? How do they even start?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. So one of the things that I see right now on, most of us, especially the young people, we are not patient. And, whatever you're trying to do, something good, it takes time. Like Doctor said, one of the speakers earlier, sustainable practice is achievable, but it is a long-term plan. It is not something that you achieve immediately. Majority of us just want to because Adejoke Lasisi is doing well in the industry, we just want to start it, blue. They don't want to take their time and say, okay, this thing, let's keep doing it gradually. Let us plan towards it. Let us make sure that, when they now collect this waste for a month, 2 months, they now realize that, this thing is not bringing the fast money that they need, and, they just stop it. So one of the things I always encourage again is that making sure that you understand the business that you are going into first. Like for instance, somebody said that, I encourage people that, okay, even if the value chain is a long one, even if you are not the one converting these wastes into the end products, you can be collecting these wastes and be bringing it to the people that will eventually use it. So by encouraging people like this, they didn't understand and think it through. They just feel like, oh, wow. Adejoke has said something. One had to like bring pure water sachet one day, and this was a long time. At that time, we were still buying 1 kg of pure water sachet at 18 naira. Do you know that he chartered Kenapep and brought those nylons to us? The Kenapep, he promised the Kenapep 1,000 naira. And by the time we weighed the nylons that he brought, it was just 5 kg. So it was just 400 naira. So, a lot of things, a lot of times we are not, we don't understand or take our time to fully understand the industry we are going into. And not just recycling industry now, any other industry. Let us make sure that we do research. Let us make sure that we take our time so that we don't lose. Imagine 400 naira to 1,000 naira. You promise the Keke Napep 1,000 naira. So all these kind of things are very important, and this is one of the things that we just have to keep saying and keep encouraging people in the community to make sure that, okay, they do the right thing so that they will be able to get the right money, what they're supposed to get from it, so that they don't just, keep getting discouraged. Because when you do something and you keep losing money, you get discouraged in doing this. And again, we need more manufacturers to really work with recyclers out there. Work with us. We need you more. Make sure, and we need government to make sure that they enforce this EPR, especially on the manufacturers, extended producer responsibility, so that they take their responsibility of making sure that they are the ones creating these sachets everywhere. They are the ones creating this bottle everywhere. So they make sure that, okay, they find a way to take it back and use it to create even opportunity in the community. Thank you.
Right.